It's a really simple recipe, it's ideal for summer, and we're going to start off by frying off our steaks. So let's go. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you a recipe for a very simple method for a beautiful steak and sweet corn platter. Right, my steaks have had about 2 to 3 minutes either side and they're looking absolutely gorgeous. We've got a beautiful crust on them. And my top tip when you are resting your steak, and it really is imperative that you rest your steak after you've cooked it, but stick them into a little resealable container like this because you can keep the heat in. A glass one like this will keep the heat in and it'll allow it to rest and do its thing. Right. It's calm in the kitchen again. The steak is resting, the pan is coming down from that hot temperature, but we've got all these beautiful steak juices in the base of this and I want to make use of them. We're going to make a very simple corn with basil and butter, and it is so tasty and so worthwhile making. I have these beautiful sweet corn, and all I'm going to do is take a sharp knife, slice the kernels off, and we're going to get them into the pan with some lovely brown butter and get them cooked off. Now I know when it comes to summer eating everyone thinks of corn on the cob, but I love taking off the kernels because you get these lovely little ribs of the corn that look fantastic, and when they fry off and char up they are absolutely spectacular. Now, once you have moved this in the pan, there's always this temptation to keep stirring, but what I want you to do is keep the heat hard on this and don't move it, and allow it to catch a little bit, allow it to char a little bit, and only then when it's cooked through and it has that little bit of kind of nutty brownness on the outside, I'm sure that's a technical term, I feel like one of the flavor combinations that is most underrated is basil and sweet corn. It is phenomenal together, and once you try it, you're going to come back to it time and time again. I have taken as much leaves off my basil plant. I'm going to pop the rest back into our outdoor bed. But for now, I want to take this beautiful, fragrant basil and just rip it slowly over the corn. I've turned off the heat, and I'm just going to slowly fold that through, and you want to do this very much at the last minute because you don't want your basil to go black, you want it to still be fresh. So give it a little toss, push it through, and that flavor combination is phenomenal. Now of course, if you're going to have basil and sweet corn, you need to give it a taste to make sure it's good. So good. A tiny bit more salt, but you have so many simple things going on there that taste so flavorful. Saltiness, sweetness, the basil, the fragrance, all those gorgeous things are going to go really wonderfully with our steak. But we need to make up some salad, and all I'm going to do is take some baby gem lettuce, quarter them, and just dress them lightly with some champagne vinegar, a little bit of olive oil, salt and pepper, and we have a steak platter that is nearly just about done. Now, the beauty of this is that it is simple food done well. We've got beautiful baby gem. It's kind of in a retro 80s vibe thing that's going on here, but I don't care about that. I'm going to dress this now very simply with a glug of some champagne vinegar, or white wine vinegar, or any vinegar you fancy really. And we've got that acidity, so now we need to match it with a really good extra virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, and we are done. Now, to be perfectly honest, this looks good just as it is. You could serve this with shavings of parmesan and it would be a fabulous little kind of starter that you could serve alongside grilled meats during the summer. But I'm going to top this now with our basil sweet corn. I'm going to slice up the steak, lay it across the top, and then it's choose your own adventure. You could add coriander, you could use parmesan, you could use whatever you fancy to kind of build up the flavors. But it's really simple and it's really doable this summer. So, basil sweet corn, let's go. All I'm doing is arranging these lovely little pieces of steak, finishing it off with some salt and pepper. And like, this is the sort of food I love for summertime because it's simple, it's easy, it's flavorful, and it's the kind of thing that you can serve to the table. Everyone tucks in, they get a bit of the lettuce, they get a bit of the sweet corn, they get a bit of that beautiful steak. And I actually picked some gorgeous coriander from the garden, so I'm just going to pop that over the top just as a little garnish and for lots of gorgeous flavor. But it's just the type of food that gets you hungry around this time of year, and the kind of food that is ideal for al fresco eating. So there you have it, a really simple little steak recipe that I hope you will recreate at home. It is simple to do, as I mentioned, but all that's left to do is serve it up and see how it goes down with my crew.